Claire Wineland, an activist, supporter of families with cystic fibrosis, and social media star, has died at the age of 21. You're watching What's Trending, I'm Shira Lazar. When Claire Wineland was born, her parents were told she would not live past the age of 10. But she shattered those projections, and when she was only 13 years old, she started the Claire's Place Foundation, a nonprofit to help support the families of those living with cystic fibrosis. And even at an early age, as an activist, she knew how to get attention to her issue. The foundation held flash mobs at prominent locations, like the Santa Monica Pier, to raise money. Her first TED Talk came at a TEDx event when she was 14 years old, describing what it was like growing up with cystic fibrosis.
So when I was younger, growing up with an illness is always a challenge, but it was never a challenge in the way people, would think it would be. I had fun like every other kid. To me, I am every other kid in my eyes.
And as she grew older, she continued to put herself out there, not to become famous herself, but to educate others. She appeared in a Soul Pancake series called My Last Days, which tracked her daily life and gave her exposure to a wider audience. This summer, she was named one of Glamour's College Women of the Year. And after years of saying she would not have a lung transplant, her declining health forced her to change her mind. According to the Claire's Place Facebook page, the lung transplant was successful, but she later suffered a massive stroke caused by a blood clot and was taken off life support. The final video she posted to her YouTube channel from August 12th thanks those who donated to a GoFundMe campaign to support her post-transplant recovery.
It's like unreal. You've literally saved my life and taken such a huge weight off of my shoulders and off of my parents' shoulders. And my family, not just my parents, everyone.
It was the first time that Claire reached out to the public for money for her own care. The last photograph taken of her before the transplant was with a t-shirt featuring her quote, "I'm trying to not die here, and it's wild." Since news of her passing, friends and supporters have offered condolence messages to her family. Casey Neistat wrote, "She was truly one of the greats. I'm going to miss you, Claire." Shane Dawson tweeted, "My heart is gutted. Rest in peace, you incredible, amazing person and friend. Love you so much, Claire." Senator Bernie Sanders, who met Claire after she snuck out of the hospital to attend one of his rallies, wrote, "I would like to acknowledge Claire Wineland, who passed away last night. You are an inspiration and brought joy to many. You'll be missed deeply." And actor Lana Parrilla said, "I encourage everyone to read up on Claire Wineland and watch her videos. She was a remarkable human being who knew she was dying and lived every minute of life to its fullest." We'd like to end this video with a profound quote from Claire, which was tweeted out from her official account shortly after her passing. "Death is inevitable. Living a life you are proud of is something you can control." I was lucky enough to have met Claire a few years back when she was just starting out her work on YouTube. And even then, at such a young age, you could tell she had such a profound spirit and an old soul and was just a remarkable human being. Claire Wineland certainly lived a life to be proud of. We'd love to hear your thoughts about how Claire inspired you in the comments.